Bank collapses, house foreclosures, and unemployment. How did we find ourselves in such a mess?
I'm a victim. I ain't got shot or nothing, but I'm a victim.
Since the value of real estate had consistently appreciated since 1995, many Americans took out home loans they couldn't afford. They believed that the rising value of their homes would eventually pay off their mortgages.
I'm thinking, damn, I can take out a loan, move to Bel Air. Where you at, Uncle Phil?
This high demand for loans led to the rise of the subprime lenders. These lenders would provide financing for individuals who normally wouldn't qualify for a home loan. There wasn't much of a screening process.
I had no job, 10 kids, I couldn't read good, and somebody telling me they're gonna give me a loan? Woo-wee!
How did this work? Well, subprime lenders would sell high volumes of these loans to Wall Street for a low price. Lenders were approving hordes of loans regardless of the borrower's credit history.
I got credit. If you're talking street credit, ask my cousin JJ.
As the housing market continued to grow, so did lender confidence, and borrowers were able to refinance. Everyone was confident that these newly minted homeowners could eventually sell their homes for a profit.
I started taking loans out on everything. I wanted a grill, I got a loan. I wanted a mini pony, loan me.
Now, let's look at Wall Street. Why were they buying all of these risky loans from subprime lenders? These big banks thought they found a way to minimize risk with something they called a collateralized debt obligation, or a CDO.
CDO? That's like scientific notation for carbon dioxide, right?
A CDO takes bits and pieces from multiple loans, diversifies the segments, applies complex mathematical formulas, and finally combines them all into a financial package, ready for investors. Although these packages were basically risky loans hidden under complex math, credit agencies gave them AAA ratings. To any outsider, they looked like safe investments. Innocent investors, including businesses and foreign governments, laid down serious money. For a long time, everything seemed to be going well. Investors paid for the CDOs, banks paid for the subprime mortgages, and Americans were able to afford their own homes. But eventually, investors stopped buying CDOs and everything came tumbling down.
I went to go get another loan so I could save my house. But I couldn't do it. No one got money.
As money from investors dried up, banks stopped purchasing subprime mortgages. As a result, Americans couldn't find home loans, which led to an extreme decrease in the demand for real estate, and home values plummeted.
I couldn't sell my house for $1.
So now, banks had billions of dollars of loans that no one could pay back. This led to foreclosures. Homeowners were losing their properties to banks, even though these homes were now relatively worthless.
At first, I was rolling with Diddy. Now, I'm only rolling with Diddy Lit Squat.
The value of the CDOs began to plummet, meaning all the people who had invested in these securities lost a lot of money. This is what the current recession evolved out of, and unless somebody's going to take responsibility, it's going to be a long road to recovery.
And all I got is my razor scooter.